Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble. Welcome back, everyone. Don't know what I was doing, where I was at since last episode ended. So I see we have everything still cooled off here until we can open this up and figure things out. Still a little questionable on whether or not I should wait to open this thing up until we can get all of this turned to steel, all of these spikes. So let's see. So we're going to be about 1,500 or a little more than that, actually, about 1,800 short on steel to turn all these things to steel. I want to make sure I do have enough steel also. We're going to be shorter than that. Matter of fact, let's just get the ones close to us turned to steel first. And then we'll worry about the ones further back later. At least that gives us the most protection here close to the pillars, and we may be able to open it up from there on, and start that way. At least I can fire up the forges. But still have I got this cool idea last night. I was just about to go to sleep, and it just crossed my mind something that I could do different in this base than I've done in other bases, and so I'm excited to incorporate that into this build. Something that I've never done with a free fall build before, and if you're listening to this now, of course, you're long ways beyond New Year's. But Happy New Year's, everyone. Today is actually New Year's for me. It's actually New Year's Eve here in a few hours. Had just a moment to sit down and record an episode or two before the old ball drop, so I thought I would do that. And having kind of a quiet evening here with the family. So that looks good. That leaves us with 883 steel to repair with. Of course, we will need all of that to repair with. Still need to get my storages sorted about here. Figure out what's going to go where. All the forges. No, none of the forges have any of this stuff yet, it looks like. Boy, it's rough when you get up from this game. It's so hard for me to remember what I was doing and maybe the goal that I have. I need to start writing some of that down moving forward. So, do we have a specific place for the stone? We did. Okay. Well, we will put that over here in this chest for now. There's one for wood, though we probably need to keep this wood on us. Stick our fuel and the little bit of scrap we have in there. Now, let's look at storages. So, we're pretty good on storages over here. I could do a first aid and something else there. Those silly first aids, though, you only really need one of those, and I don't even keep a lot of first aid on me, so sort of a waste to have that. This hallway could be a means of storage. Let me make a secure storage chest real quick and see. Let me see something. Okay, so they would fit in there like so. Maybe for the time being, we could do that. And I could just go ahead and nail this all off. I'm not one that I see a lot of people that play that have. I see a lot of people. I really don't watch a lot of people that play, but the people that I do see have hundreds of storage chests. You know, they hoard everything, and I'm not a hoarder. Like you see, you know, I like to scrap everything, and I'll only keep the best of certain items, such as the sniper rifle that we have on us. You know, I'll only keep like high quality items. So I don't do a lot of that. I don't do a lot of hoarding. So I don't need much storage. I guess we could. We'll just stick this in here because I don't like those storage chests. So we have one for ammo, one for bullets, and a first aid. So I don't want to put another first aid here because I think that would look silly. We're just going to nail those off. Leave it as it is. We can put... Let's do this. Let's make 5 more of these. Put our thingamajiggies away. What is 3:37? Okay, so we still have just a few moments, and then it will be time to go out for the day. Okay, sounds like a zombie is crying up there. Hope I didn't kill a loved one and upset them. Just see what this looks like here when we get it all finished off. Of course, I think I know what it's going to look like, but I think you all do too. But it'd be nice to get this thing kind of a little more finished looking product in here. And I need to turn the air down. It is getting warm up here. Here in where I live, it stays warm pretty much all year round. If it does get down to 30, 35 degrees, then it's like freezing cold for us, and it stays pretty warm any other time. So that's the 4 a.m. sound. We could, we don't have a whole lot more to finish up with all of that. We can do that some other time. Kind of thinking about going to the old base again today and perhaps seeing what we can take from over there to bring back to here. We certainly need to get the steel that's over there and bring it over here. You know, I could open this thing up for business. The only problem with it is, well, that's not gonna be a problem. So we might just go ahead and do that. We might try to open this place up soon. Of course, I have 4 chests worth of loot out there I need to bring down here. Maybe we put sand in one, stone in one, cement mix in one, and so forth and so on. But we do need to start transferring all of those items as well as getting all this done here, what you see. Let's go ahead and take care of Mr. Farrell. Come here, Mr. Farrell. Don't you do it. That doesn't feel good, does it? Doesn't look like it feels good, at least. Oh! That's a bear over there. There's a bear over there. Oh, there you go. Boy, they're just coming from all directions, aren't they? Nurse Nancy, you don't have anything for me. No, you don't. $1. $1. $1, not much. So we did get all the forges up there. And I guess I could take this bear out, because he looks like he's going to end up causing us a problem if we don't. 600 Magnum frame. I guess we start keeping that stuff. I mean, you know, I have a bunch of junk in this chest here. We'll get all this sorted. You know, I know some of you say I kill you with your OCD because I don't keep things stored very well. I don't sort things out very well, but you know, sorry, I will, you know, I always do once I get a base and I get storage the way I want it, then I'll sort it. But these little catch-all chests out here, I stick something here, something there, but I don't really, it's not a big issue for me. It doesn't bother me to see it the way it is. I kind of know about what I have. Sometimes I have to look an extra moment for it, but so we do have sand. We're going to take a little bit of gas. Check our mini bike storage. No, there's nothing in there. I'm very surprised. Okay. Oh, just a dog. See if Spartan's got the timing down. Yes, I still have that timing down. That's how you have to handle the dogs, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to time it so that riders are coming up to you. Swing. So let's eat. Let's drink and be merry. I'm going to drink and eat here real quick. Then we'll take on off. All right. Scrap that. You can only get 3 for that. That's almost not worth scrapping. So let's do it. Let's head back over there. I have my wrench on me so that I can scrap the forges. Well, let me think. I need 1 forge. I need to create another cement mixer, which I can do over here. I think I already have all the things over here. But I just want to go back over and transfer everything that I don't need to take on the horde over there with. Still a little hesitant on opening up this base for the horde and hanging out. I'll absolutely open it up very soon. Maybe even in this episode. Let me just kind of get back over there and assess, see what time it is when we return. And we'll look into opening it up, at least for business, for normal business hours. But we'll be closing up for that 7-day horde and moving back over to the other base. We know what we have over there. I still need to replace the top layers of dirt with stone. So I do need to make some more stone. Some things I need to do basically to get it prepared for that 7-day horde. And I don't want to leave myself. One thing I like to do is I like to have a base above ground to go that's barred off so that I can go up to ground level and encourage them to fall into the pit, much like you saw on that 500 and something day horde attack on the free fall pit. You would see me from time to time go up top and coax them into jumping into the pit. It's not totally necessary. Sometimes, though, they will hover around the edge of the hole and won't fall in, so it does help to have that instead of missing out on, you know, a full horde worth of loot because they're not. And if I don't have a base up there, then they are, and I don't go to that surface level, or if, let's see, let me reword that. So if I don't have a base up there that's protected to stand in, those cops are just sort of stand off at a distance and shoot me, and we don't want that. Dog just laid down to take a nap. Oh, sorry about that. Ran off the road. I'm trying to sip on my coffee while I drive. Drinking and driving is not good. Not a good combination. But I'm really excited to incorporate my thoughts on this freefall bunker. Something I probably should have already thought of by now, but still have to figure out a way to defend it. But I'll come up with something creative. I think I'll get some bonus points on on what I'm going to do with it. Now we may even do that before we create a base above ground. Have a couple different ideas, some things I want to do that's going to be different. It's going to make this freefall pit different from any others that I've done before. Of course, the freefall defense part is the same. You know, it's always going to be the same. They fall into the spike pit and they die with the pillars. But what goes on from that point up, I'm going to try to change it up just a little bit for this playthrough to make it unique. Notice that the free fall attack, horde attack video that I did maybe a week and a half ago has really taken off in the past few days. For a while there, I only had about 1,000 views, and then just overnight it got up to 10,000 views. So usually when they do that, then I think they're a little more suggested in the YouTube when you search for this game. So hopefully we can get some more views and get some more people to join our community here watching this playthrough. I know they'll be a good little ways behind, but maybe introduce them to the channel so that when Alpha 16 comes out, I can begin working on some things with that and perhaps do another playthrough series. It's kind of the plan, maybe, to do another playthrough series on Alpha 16. We'll just have to see. But, all right, so we are here. Let us go down here and see what we need to take with us. Do we have any presents here? Yes, we do. There's always some little surprises left in the bunker. Nothing of value this time. There's nothing really in there I need to worry about. Let's check the forges. 0 and 0. We can turn that off. We can take all this out. Same here. A little bit of clay. I'm not going to worry about that little bit of clay, though. I'm going to take that out. I might as well. I tell you what, this one, let's leave it intact. Leave some wood. I think that was the original plan anyway. Was to leave it intact. I have another one burning there too I need to turn off. But let me go ahead and turn this off now before. I'm pretty sure we only needed one more forge. Goodness. I'm showing the hit points of the forge. I was wondering, I thought it was just glitched or something. It was going to catch up. Points weren't going down when I was taking the fire. So go ahead and get rid of that. I left a little bit of wood here. Took all of those with us. Don't really need anything in there. We'll leave what we have there. All the brass, you know, I'm not too concerned. Maybe when we come back for the horde, we'll take that with us. But as for now, I'm not going to be creating any bullets anytime soon. Let's look. So we have a good mining helmet. It looks like we pretty much have all of the good stuff other than maybe a few things in here. We'll leave some of this food over. We're not going to take that. The meat, I'll just go out and get more meat from some, you know, kill some animals. The water and stuff is fine as well. We'll make some more jars. We have first aid kits over there, so we really don't need to take that. That is good there. And nothing to look at here. So we do. So a little bit of stuff I have here in my inventory, another 690 steel and a forge. Our gas, certainly we could take some more gas. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and scoop up about a third of what we have here and take that back with us. Maybe even take a little bit more than that. We'll fill up our inventory with it. This fire, we'll put it in our food container. We don't need that fire on us. And we'll leave one slot. I can leave my clay over here too. This clay I can. I'll take these two so we can stick them in our forges when we plop those down. Don't really need the calipers. So I think we're good on those two. Do a little sort function there. All right. Nice. Good, good, good. So we're 10 o'clock in the morning. We're heading back to the other base. I think everything is jam up and jelly tight. I think that leaves us in a good position moving forward to start spending all of our days over here or over at the other base instead of here at this base. So all those airdrops are scattered about over there. I'm not even too concerned about those. I don't like them on my compass up top, but we really don't need anything out of them. Maybe find a good sniper rifle or something. So it's really nice, you get to introduce some new people to the 7 Days community. I decided to load up Rust the other night. I may have mentioned that on another episode. I hadn't played it in, I hosted two 150-man servers. When it first came out, I was the admin and basically the babysitter. And I really didn't play it. I just hop on there and, kick out hackers and that sort of thing. And it became just a bit overwhelming, but so I did away with them after several months. But it's changed a lot, so I figured I'd go back and give it a try. And it's still a pretty toxic community over there. It's a fun game. I really like the game, but if you don't get in with a big group, you're on your own. You don't stand a chance. I think I was getting shot in the back of the head like every 30 seconds, and it was pretty frustrating. But anyway, while I was there, I met this pretty cool guy, and he gave me his starter base, gave me a place to stay, and so we started talking, and told me I have a little, a small YouTube channel. I do this game called 7 Days to Die, and he's like, oh yeah, a friend of mine plays that, has been telling me I need to play it. Is it any good? And I was like, well, as far as the building aspect, yeah, it's way better building and crafting and such than Rust. It doesn't have as much PvP focus, but anyway, long story short, I saw him on Steam. I had him on my friends list. I added him and saw that he was playing it last night, I believe that was, and we talked for a few minutes. Said he was having a lot of fun, and so my son was telling me that I should do something special when I hit 1 million views, and I don't know if I'm going to do that. But maybe if I can get up to 10,000 subscribers, we'll do something cool. We'll do a giveaway or something. I don't know what. I do have a few copies of 7 Days to Die for PC, but if you're listening to me, more than likely you have that game. When I was running Twitch streams of 7 Days to Die from time to time, I had a relatively small audience because my Twitch audience is music, so they come in and see me playing a game and just leave. They're there for the piano show, but every time I try to give away copies, no one wanted it. Everyone already has it, so I usually buy them up when they have those Steam sales, and given away a couple copies here recently, but still have a few left. Still not quite sure what I could do. Maybe you all have some suggestions or some things you'd like to see done for a little celebration for 10,000 subscribers. Of course, I'm a long ways away from that. I just barely have broken 6,000, so If I do hit 10,000, I'm sure it'll be a long ways away, and if I can ever get there. But yeah, we'll see. We'll maybe talk about it a little bit and back and forth here in chat, perhaps on the underneath this video. There's another plane dropping an airdrop over there. It's not too far away, I guess. We could shoot over there and pick that one up real quick. Of course, our inventory is full now. We don't have any space for it, but boy, that is right there, isn't it? Oh, look at that. 40 miles per hour to 0 just by hitting a little cinder block. Of course, I guess if you were on a mini bike and hit a pile of cinder blocks, you'd probably do more than just stop. Probably be going for a little ride in the air, doing some Superman moves. Alright, so let's put our gas in here. Right over there and grab up that airdrop real quick and cross our fingers for a decent sniper rifle. Perhaps better than what we have to add parts to it, and weave it in a bobbin. Whoa! Glitch terrain. That's not good at all. Might have to exit the game and come back in. Another rocket launcher. Boy, I'm just going to scrap that. I get, what do we get for that? Oh, we do get scrap. An armor schematic or an armor pattern. I still don't know why why I call those things patterns. I don't know if they were called that at one point, or it's another game that I was thinking about that I played at one point for a while that they called them patterns. But I apologize about that. That's just, what in the world was that? So right now, let me think about what I can do with this base over here. Let's take down the cement first. So once we fire up these forges, there's no turning back. They're going to be screamers and cops and ferals and all of that stuff just non-stop pouring in on us. So I really need to make sure that I have everything the way I want it before we do that. It's only going to take a moment to open it up. All I have to do is just take these top layers off, and it'll fall in, and that is that. So if you've been watching, then you see how I did that. You see how I, went about carving it out so that you could have it ready the way I have it and still be protected and nothing can get down to you. So this is sort of our catch-all. I tell you what we can do. Well, let me get the cement stuff over here. We'll put all the concrete mix in this chest. And all the cement in this area. I don't know if you can hear it through the microphone here, but the fireworks are going off. Man, they're going off. Okay, so what do we want to do? I want to put this forge down here. So we could do these two cement and these for the iron. That's what we could do. Could actually do 3 cement and 3 iron, but just for right now, that's what we're going to do. I could use this one for clay. this is our catch-all, but it is going to soon become a specific chest for certain items. We'll throw an anvil in here. Stick this there. Is it 14, 18? So we do have time to open this up. Still a lot of work to be done up top. Think about this real quick before I do it, because once I do it, there's no turning back. There's no, there's not going to be any. I could cover it up with frames, but you know. I'm gonna stick this stone here. I need gas. I have gas. Okay. Now let me see about how I'm going to do this real quick. Let me look. Can I see? I can't see it. Okay. But I can see it from part of the way up here. And I left a few layers. Got a really cool idea though for this. This is going to be really nice when I can get it all put together. Don't know when that'll actually be all coming to fruition. But anyway, let's pop a hole in the dirt right here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. That would not be a good thing at all. Well, I left a few more layers than I thought I might have left. Unless I'm not digging in the right place, am I? What are you doing, Spartan? Pit is out here. What? This is craziness. Spartan. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to go ahead and use that as the excuse. It's been quite an interesting day around here, and we'll just blame it on loss of sleep. Goodness. Ooh. Okay, now that's looking more like it. I don't want to fall down in there. Whoa, son. Whoa, boy. Get it reloaded here. Just going to change a few things out here on my belt just in case we don't lose our bullets, in case I fall down in that pit and for some reason the backpack gets destroyed. Then we're not losing all of our good items. So that goes, what does that go back to here? Okay. This is where, boy, that shook the chair. That firework was so loud. People use a lot of mortars around here, and wife asked me the other day we're going to do fireworks, and we just moved here about a year ago. I'm not very sure about the laws and regulations. I know some people just take a chance that they don't get caught, but certainly don't want to get arrested. Start off the new year by getting arrested. Probably not a good way to start it off. At the old house, though, we did shoot some fireworks from time to time. Pretty surprised, no screamers, but just yet another reason why I never fired up the forges close to the base is because I knew I was going to have to get up here and get this work done. If we had those forges going, imagine the chaos, not only dealing with screamers from the sound of the auger, but coming here because of the forges. Reach down to that. It's a long ways down there. Could use a shovel for this, you know, and probably work just as well, but we have plenty of gas and repair kits, so why not just use the old auger. Go back to the back side here. Do the same thing. And there's a screamer right there. I'm sensed. Where did she go? Did she fall into the base? She fell into the hole. I think she's gonna dig it out for us. I think she said she was there to help us dig, but I don't need your help, lady. I got this. Okay. Well, that's that. That was a little scary. I thought she had fallen into the base. I probably need to close that up here at some point. We're not going to worry about it now. We're just going to stay on track. Still have some time. Only drawback to not finishing now is that they have all night to dig at these holes here and kind of mess up the surface. But it's not too big of a deal. I mean, they fall in and start digging. So be it. We'll let them help us dig out the old free fall pit here. Oh, it's another screamer. Really should be using that shovel, and then I wouldn't have to deal with this. Whoa, sir. Thing, whatever you are. see he'll be digging in it like that. Garbage. I'll get better with this sniper rifle again soon. Might even work out here throughout the night. I don't see why we shouldn't, other than throwing in the screamers. Level 145. Sounding good. Make sure I am right in my calculations here. It's the corner, so it should be 3 there. Should be 3 right here. Well, I'm just going to keep facing screamers over and over and over if I keep this auger up, but I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to keep going, keep moving forward. Tell you what, let me put down a frame real quick. Walk out here onto this ledge. Let's do the same thing here. I just want to triple check before I'm too far gone. Okay, we're right, we're right, we're right. Let's see here. That's the other edge. Another screamer coming. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll take your oil. So these screamer hordes are tiny. I don't know if it's because I'm killing them quickly or what, but compared to what we were getting before, there's nothing to these. Couple zombies and that's it. Much further to the end. Oh, what an awful thing to happen. What an awful thing. The whole thing caved in on me. So I'm stuck right here on spikes that I cannot jump on. The best I can hope for is that I die close. You know what? I think we left our... Let's see what I can do. I could take out a spike. So you're going to have to watch old Spartan work himself out of a jam here. Boy, I hate to do this, but I think this is the only way to get out of this. And then I could just remove the bottom. And this, ladies and gentlemen... This is why you always take wooden frames along with you. Probably should have died right there, more than likely, especially since landing on the spikes as well. Pretty fortunate that we survived that. But anyway, I was trying to remember if I left that mini bike. I was just going to go ahead and die and go back to the other base and come back. Could not remember. Boy, they dug a hole in that. I'm going to have to patch that. I could not remember if I had taken that with me. I was thinking, boy, if I haven't taken that, if I took those parts out for whatever reason, I'd really be in a fix. So what I can do is when I go back down, I'll just, get the bottom of that, take it out, let it fall and destroy. The bottom portion is almost 2,200 now. So the whole thing caved in, which is kind of what we were trying to make happen, just not while I was standing on it. Zombie in the tree. Zombie in the tree. Sounds like a story. There once was a zombie in a tree. So we just got very lucky right there that that was not the end of us and having to go back from the other base at night. We could have absolutely been in a fix right there. Make sure that my calculations are correct on this. This was the corner piece. Yes. So that is the line that we want to take, and then 3 across from that's going to be our, that's 1. This is 2. This is 3 right here. It's kind of a weird sounding zombie standing behind me there somewhere. It's a crawler. Looks like we're getting some visitors here. Before I get too far gone, they're going to start running now. Let's see if he falls in the pit here. Hey, are you going to run around? Are you going to be smart? You sure are going to be smart. Look at you. Come on up here, Mr. Crawley. Mr. Crawley. Probably should go down there and make myself a steel shovel right now so we can continue working throughout the night. Of course, it is about 5 minutes or so left from the end of this video. Let me grab some steel. Let me put away the... we really don't have anything to put away. A little duct tape, iron, that and that and that. And... grab some steel. The older workbench. And while that makes, I'm going to stretch here for a moment. Boy. Put our clay in this one, didn't we? So don't want to light those forges up yet until we get this thing nailed down and all ready to open up. Mr. and Mrs. Zombie. So we'll do another one for our sand. I say we do this one for sand. Need to take ourselves another trip over to the desert. Go underneath and just mine the heck out of it for sand and iron so I can get the remainder of these spikes turned into steel. I also need to go over there and replace that one spike and upgrade it back again and remove those wooden frames and take out the little bit of dirt that fell. Get this shovel. I'm going to see if I can reach across and get that. I'm sure I can. Shovel should be done. 5. Little internal counter went off. 331. All right, let's take a look at what we can do here. All right. Put that there. We'll eventually come back over there and get that taken care of. Is that the only... Okay, there's the dirt over here. Sounds like a war zone outside. Alright, so that's that. That is done other than upgrading that one spike, which we will do. I have some splints up here. Here's a zombie wandering around. It's a crawler. Yeah, do your little... Make your little sounds. Boy, you move slowly when your leg is hurt, injured. Okay. Well, it should be a little easier with the shovel as far as the zombies go, you know, coming at us. Does the shovel not have as good a reach as the auger? I always thought that it had a longer reach than the auger, but I might be mistaken. So the one mistake that I made when I did this is I didn't think I had made it 4 or 5 blocks deep. I thought I had only done it. I just made it 1 too deep, so it made it a little more difficult to do what we're doing now. What? Come on, really? I gotta step out here on this treacherous area to get that little nipple of dirt sticking out. So we may fall again, but I had to do it this way. I didn't want to leave that pit open. I messed up by making this a little too deep when I was digging it out. I mean, it's not such a huge issue other than now that we are digging it out. It's a little more dangerous of a quest for us to get it finished up. Cannot let time slip up on me either. I'm looking at the clock, the timer that we have here. Should be corner going back. Yes, indeed it is. And if we stand right next to this, yeah, you all didn't know that I had plans to test out the free fall pit today, eh? See? I was just jumping down to test it out. That was all in the plan. Going for a little ride, jumping down. Any moment now, this could go. Of course, it is a couple deeper. Like I said, it should only be that. Oh, well, that. And then it should, you know, be just an open hole. But I went too deep, actually. I don't know how I came across the idea to leave it so deep and go so far down from the surface. But if you're doing this, don't leave but 3 to 4 layers. Boy, I keep messing that up. 3 to 4 layers. All of this has to be replaced anyway, so it's not a big deal. But 3 to 4 layers from the top to where you're digging out. It's harder to jump with this broken leg, sprained leg, or whatever it is. We're just lucky that we didn't die and have to go back to the other base. I could go ahead and stick down a sleeping bag. You know, let's do that. Let's make ourselves... How many plant fibers do we need for a... what is it? I can't even think of the name of it right now. Bedroll. We need 20 plant fiber. We're in a position now with all our resources over here, we can afford to do this. Let's go ahead and plop this thing down out here for now. Boy, that's a pretty awful place for it. You can barely even see it. We'll just have to remember that it's by the stone, by the rock on the ground, and the cotton. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have concluded this episode. I am going to try to get another episode done right now in this sitting, and get this thing dug out and open for business. By the time we get all this done, it will be time for the next 7-day horde to be upon us. So we'll have to make a decision, which I do believe is going to be a pretty easy decision to make, to go back to the old base to take that horde on, and then we'll come back over here and work on this a bit more. But thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope to get some really cool creative build going here very soon. Once we get a little bit more digging done here and get some of this finished out. Everyone have a good one, and I'll see you next episode.